Welcome to our deep dive into how government agencies share data. In today's digital world, data is a powerful asset, and its effective sharing can lead to better services, improved decision-making, and enhanced public trust. But how do different government bodies actually exchange information? What systems and protocols are in place to ensure data flows securely and efficiently? In this video, we'll explore the mechanisms, challenges, and benefits of data sharing among government agencies, starting with the basics and moving toward real-world examples and future trends. Government agencies share data for a variety of reasons. By pooling information, agencies can provide more comprehensive services to citizens, reduce duplication of efforts, and make more informed policy decisions. For example, sharing data between health and social services can help identify at-risk populations and deliver targeted support. Data sharing also enables better crisis response, such as during natural disasters when multiple agencies need to coordinate quickly. Ultimately, the goal is to improve efficiency, transparency, and outcomes for the public. The types of data shared among government agencies are diverse. They range from demographic information, such as census data, to operational data like transportation schedules, and even sensitive data such as health records or criminal justice information. The nature of the data often determines the level of security and privacy required. Some data is anonymized before sharing, while other datasets require strict access controls. Understanding the types of data involved is crucial for designing effective sharing protocols. Data sharing in government is governed by a complex web of laws and regulations. These frameworks are designed to protect citizens' privacy while enabling the flow of information necessary for effective governance. Laws like the Freedom of Information Act, data protection regulations, and sector-specific rules set the boundaries for what can be shared and under what circumstances. Agencies must navigate these legal requirements carefully to avoid breaches and maintain public trust. To formalize data sharing, agencies often enter into data sharing agreements. These documents outline the purpose of sharing, the types of data involved, security measures, and the responsibilities of each party. Agreements help ensure that all stakeholders are on the same page and that data is handled appropriately. They also specify procedures for data breaches, dispute resolution, and termination of the agreement, providing a clear framework for collaboration. Behind the scenes, robust technical infrastructure supports data sharing. This includes secure networks, data warehouses, and cloud platforms that enable agencies to store, access, and transfer information efficiently. Interoperability is key systems must be able to communicate with each other, often using standardized formats and APIs. Investing in modern infrastructure ensures that data can be shared quickly and securely, even across different departments and jurisdictions. Standardization is essential for effective data sharing. Agencies often adopt common data standards, which define how information is formatted, labeled, and exchanged. These standards make it easier to integrate data from multiple sources and reduce errors caused by incompatible systems. Examples include standardized codes for geographic locations, health conditions, or financial transactions. By speaking the same data language, agencies can collaborate more effectively. Application programming interfaces, APIs, and data portals are common tools for sharing data. APIs allow systems to communicate directly, enabling real-time data exchange. Data portals, on the other hand, provide centralized platforms where datasets can be accessed and downloaded by authorized users. Both approaches help streamline the sharing process and make it easier for agencies to find and use the information they need. Security is a top priority when sharing government data. Agencies implement a range of measures to protect information, including encryption, firewalls, and multi-factor authentication. Regular security audits and monitoring help detect and respond to threats quickly. By prioritizing security, agencies can minimize the risk of data breaches and maintain the integrity of shared information. Protecting citizens' privacy is fundamental to government data sharing. Agencies must ensure that personal information is only shared when necessary and that it is properly anonymized or de-identified. Privacy impact assessments are often conducted to evaluate the risks and benefits of sharing specific datasets. Transparent privacy policies help build public confidence in how data is handled. Data stewards play a crucial role in managing and overseeing data sharing initiatives. They are responsible for ensuring data quality, compliance with regulations, and proper use of information. Data stewards act as gatekeepers, reviewing requests for data access and monitoring how shared data is used. Their expertise helps maintain the integrity and reliability of government data. A strong data governance framework is essential for successful data sharing. This framework defines the policies, roles, and processes for managing data throughout its lifecycle. It ensures accountability, consistency, and alignment with organizational goals. By establishing clear governance structures, agencies can coordinate data sharing efforts and address challenges more effectively. High-quality data is the foundation of effective sharing. Agencies implement quality assurance processes to ensure that data is accurate, complete, and up-to-date. This may involve regular audits, validation checks, and feedback loops with data providers. Reliable data enables agencies to make better decisions and deliver more effective services to the public. Many governments establish interagency committees to coordinate data sharing efforts. These groups bring together representatives from different departments to discuss priorities, resolve conflicts, and develop shared strategies. Regular meetings and open communication help ensure that everyone is working toward common goals and that data sharing initiatives are aligned with broader policy objectives. Data sharing isn't limited to agencies within a single government. Sometimes, information needs to be exchanged across jurisdictions, such as between federal, state, and local governments. This adds complexity, as different regions may have varying laws, standards, and technical systems. Successful cross-jurisdictional sharing requires strong coordination and mutual agreements. Many governments are embracing open data initiatives, making non-sensitive datasets publicly available. These initiatives promote transparency, foster innovation, and empower citizens to use government data for research, business, or advocacy. Open data portals provide easy access to a wide range of information, from budgets to environmental statistics. Despite the benefits, data sharing among government agencies faces several challenges. These include technical barriers, such as incompatible systems, as well as legal and organizational hurdles. Concerns about privacy, security, and data misuse can also slow progress. Addressing these challenges requires ongoing investment, collaboration, and a commitment to continuous improvement. To overcome technical barriers, agencies invest in modernizing their IT systems and adopting interoperable solutions. This may involve upgrading legacy systems, implementing standardized data formats, and using middleware to bridge gaps between platforms. Training staff and fostering a culture of innovation also play a key role in overcoming technical challenges. Privacy concerns are addressed through strict access controls, data minimization, and regular privacy impact assessments. Agencies work closely with legal and compliance teams to ensure that data sharing practices align with privacy laws and public expectations. Transparent communication about how data is used helps build trust and support for sharing initiatives. Ensuring data security involves a multi-layered approach. Agencies deploy technical safeguards like encryption and intrusion detection, but also focus on organizational measures such as staff training and incident response planning. Regular security drills and audits help identify vulnerabilities and keep defenses up to date. Let's look at a real-world example: health data sharing. When public health agencies share data with hospitals and research institutions, they can track disease outbreaks, allocate resources, and improve patient care. Strict protocols are in place to protect patient privacy, and data is often anonymized before being shared. This collaboration has been especially important during health crises like the COVID-19 pandemic. During emergencies, rapid data sharing is critical. Agencies like police, fire, and emergency management must coordinate closely, sharing real-time information about incidents, resources, and risks. Integrated communication systems and shared databases enable a faster, more effective response, ultimately saving lives and property. Social service agencies often share data to better serve vulnerable populations. By combining information from housing, employment, and health departments, agencies can identify individuals in need and deliver more holistic support. Data sharing also helps track program outcomes and improve service delivery over time. Sometimes, government agencies need to share data across national borders. This is common in areas like law enforcement, public health, and environmental protection. International data sharing requires careful negotiation of agreements, alignment of standards, and attention to differing legal requirements. Trust and cooperation between countries are essential for success. Technology vendors often play a key role in enabling government data sharing. They provide the platforms, tools, and expertise needed to build secure, interoperable systems. Vendors may also offer support for data migration, integration, and ongoing maintenance, helping agencies keep pace with technological change. Engaging citizens in data sharing initiatives can enhance transparency and accountability. Governments may invite public input on data policies, provide educational resources, or create feedback channels for concerns. By involving citizens, agencies can better understand public expectations and build stronger support for data-driven initiatives. Ethics play a central role in government data sharing. Agencies must consider the potential impacts of sharing data, especially when it comes to sensitive or personal information. Ethical guidelines help ensure that data is used responsibly with respect for individuals' rights and the public good. Ongoing ethical review is essential as technology and societal expectations evolve. Managing the data lifecycle is crucial for effective sharing. This involves overseeing data from its creation and storage to its use, sharing, and eventual deletion. Agencies must establish clear policies for data retention, archiving, and disposal to ensure compliance and minimize risks. Proper lifecycle management also supports data quality and security. Regular monitoring and auditing are essential to ensure that data sharing practices remain effective and compliant. Agencies use automated tools and manual reviews to track data access, usage, and sharing activities. Audits help identify potential issues, enforce accountability, and drive continuous improvement in data management. Staff training and capacity building are vital for successful data sharing. Agencies invest in ongoing education to ensure that employees understand data policies, security protocols, and technical tools. Training programs help build a culture of data literacy and empower staff to use and share information responsibly. Implementing new data sharing practices often requires change management. Agencies must communicate the benefits of sharing, address staff concerns, and provide support during transitions. Change management strategies include stakeholder engagement, clear communication, and phased rollouts to ensure a smooth adoption process. Adequate funding and resources are necessary for effective data sharing. Agencies must budget for technology upgrades, staff training, and ongoing maintenance. Securing funding can be challenging, but demonstrating the value of data sharing, such as improved services or cost savings, can help justify investments. Measuring the performance of data sharing initiatives is important for accountability and improvement. Agencies track metrics such as data usage, response times, and user satisfaction. Regular performance reviews help identify areas for enhancement and demonstrate the impact of data sharing on organizational goals. Innovation is driving new approaches to data sharing. Emerging technologies like artificial intelligence, blockchain, and advanced analytics are enabling more secure, efficient, and insightful data exchanges. Agencies are experimenting with new models and partnerships to unlock the full potential of their data assets. Looking ahead, data sharing among government agencies is likely to become even more important. Trends such as increased automation, greater use of cloud services, and growing demand for real-time data will shape the future landscape. Agencies must stay agile and proactive to harness these trends for public benefit. While data sharing offers many benefits, it also introduces risks such as data breaches, misuse, and loss of control. Agencies must implement robust risk management strategies, including regular risk assessments, incident response plans, and continuous monitoring. Proactive mitigation helps protect both data and public trust. Public-private partnerships can enhance government data sharing. By collaborating with private sector organizations, agencies can access new technologies, expertise, and resources. These partnerships must be carefully managed to ensure alignment with public values and regulatory requirements. Strong leadership is essential for driving data sharing initiatives. Leaders set the vision, allocate resources, and champion a culture of collaboration. Their support helps overcome resistance and ensures that data sharing remains a strategic priority across the organization. Continuous improvement is key to sustaining effective data sharing. Agencies regularly review policies, update technologies, and seek feedback from stakeholders. By embracing a mindset of learning and adaptation, organizations can respond to new challenges and opportunities as they arise. Building and maintaining public trust is fundamental to successful data sharing. Agencies must be transparent about their practices, communicate openly with citizens, and demonstrate a commitment to privacy and security. Trust is earned over time through consistent, responsible action. Feedback loops are essential for refining data sharing processes. Agencies solicit input from users, partners, and the public to identify pain points and opportunities for improvement. Regular feedback helps ensure that data sharing remains responsive to evolving needs and expectations. Transparency and accountability are cornerstones of government data sharing. Agencies publish clear policies, report on data usage, and provide mechanisms for oversight. These practices help ensure that data is used appropriately and that agencies remain answerable to the public. To summarize, government data sharing is a complex but essential process. It involves legal, technical, and organizational elements, all working together to enable better services and outcomes. By addressing challenges and embracing innovation, agencies can unlock the full potential of their data assets for the public good. As technology evolves and public expectations rise, the importance of effective data sharing will only grow. Agencies must remain vigilant, adaptable, and committed to best practices. By fostering collaboration and prioritizing security and privacy, governments can continue to serve their citizens in new and better ways. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of how government agencies share data. We've covered the motivations, mechanisms, challenges, and future directions of data sharing in the public sector. By understanding these processes, we can appreciate the value of data-driven governance and the ongoing efforts to improve public services through collaboration and innovation.